a little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the San Jose State Spartans and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Coach Mia Matalolo told me before the game he understands this is going to be a tricky game emotionally for his quarterback, who transferred out and will be playing against some of his former teammates from last season.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. To the air, it's Weaver. Got the back over the middle. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Running inside, it's Barfield. Turning it on! He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Hawkeyes, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Honolulu. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Dropping back, it's Weaver. Fires to the middle. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. All the way back to the 15. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody up.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Catch in the middle. It's McClure. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul, defense.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. On the ground, it's Bates. Beck's going for the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Spartans. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To the air, it's Weaver. Lets it fly. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's McClure.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Got his man.
And I feel like they kind of needed that play right here on third down. Man, they've kind of struggled. They've had to punt several times this football game. They've already dug themselves a hole. Maybe that will give them a little adrenaline shot. Maybe that can give them some momentum moving forward. They got to have something. They need a spark to get back in this football game.
Catch in the middle. It's Ivy. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Bates. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, San Jose State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A 70-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Running inside, it's Barfield. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. On the option. Might have a chance. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Going to try to get it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. The option look. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Hawaii. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
That defenses have to play responsibility football. And you can tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking to pass, it's Weaver. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. With the catch, it's McClure. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass.
Caught at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. They'll run it. It's Bates. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Looking to fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they draw to within 3 here in the fourth quarter.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Pulls it in. It's McClure. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Crosses the 45. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To throw, it's Weaver. Flips it out to the back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Rice. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Finding some room. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. He's got it on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
Yeah, and when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out. And
he's got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running. Big guy tries to barrel in. And he's in. Touchdown, Hawaii. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Back to throw, it's Weaver. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in, it's Bates. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Makes the catch. Bulldozes his way through. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now.
Caught. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Takes a snap, wants to throw. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
And the extra point is good. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Just feeds the running back. Maybe some room here. Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation point on this one. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for them.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Paul.